Well, it's funny how how I discovered film. It was I was in the refugee camp. Um, so
Was that in Thailand?
it was in Thailand, and I remember these people at the end of the camp. They started showing movies, and one day I discovered um, uh, they're playing movies over there. So you know. When you're in refugee camp, you just run around searching. Everybody's doing whatever to survive. So um, it was great because when I discovered that they showing movies over there, I started going there every day, every night. 'Cause they're showing the same stuff and kung fu movies and stuff. And that's when I really discovered filmmaking. I remember telling a bunch of my little hoodies guys, running around Thailand, and I said, "This is what I want to do." When I get out of here, that's what I want to do is make movies. And they started laughing, and but
Now the joke's on them,
I don't
huh?
even know where they're at to tell them the joke. But it was great. It was through hard times you always find inspiration. And because of films, I was able to to keep my spirits alive in there. To keep everything. And to give hopes. And I think for any young filmmakers out there, they should think about making documentary first because it really gets you to understand the process. Learning how to think outside of the box, different condition, and understanding how to adjust. And then because when you're making a feature, you kind of like there's a script and there's everything else. It's
A controlled environment.
right.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
controlled. So if you learn to uncontrol and you know how to control it, I think it would be it'd be good for young filmmakers. I mean, I've learned a lot by making two features, documentary, and now I understand um, the process of that. Now I'm taking my creativities into yeah. Subject matter is about deportation. It's about a kid coming here for asylum during the '79s and only to land in Long Beach and getting deported back home. So really, this kid, it's he's going back home to try to reconnect with his roots and understanding where he come from. Also, it's also a second chance in life. Definitely, I draw from my own experience. I think a lot of it is my experience. I mean, just imagine coming over here, you know, um, and getting deported back home where you're American. You're American kids. So when I read that, the story, I was just like, wow. I mean, they brought us over here so they kick us back out of the country. And
That's
it's
fucked up.
yeah. And so I would just, but it inspires me to make the film. As what if, I mean, every filmmaker has some idea and then they hooked it in their head and then they try to make it happen. We shoot in Long Beach and then in Cambodia, all over Cambodia. So 90% of the film is probably gonna be shot in Cambodia. So
Awesome.